everyone, it's me again, Cece, and I am back, and I'm on the rooftop again, and it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here, but it's still, well, it's pretty much still sunny. It's not hot. I wouldn't say it's hot, but it's still sunny and quite warm, and I still don't see a lot of people up here. So I have the place all to myself for a few more minutes, maybe, or up to an hour until it gets cooler. And I suppose this is what they call the golden hour, but I really don't understand how they're able to open their eyes facing this kind of bright sun. Yeah, but I guess they do it all for the gram, all for the Instagram, so yeah. Oh my god, it's so nice up here. It's not as hot as last time, so I'm going to enjoy my gyoza and my vitamin C orange juice drink, and I'll be back in a little bit and we're gonna talk again. This is a continuation of last time because I cut it short. It wasn't the actual ending of my story, and this time I'm going to go about what actually happened in the end, and there is actually a lesson learned from that, so I think this is valuable. You know me. I want to be entertaining, but I also want my vlogs to be of value. So yeah, there's always lessons to be learned from experiences, and so we are going to be dissecting what actually happened and those life lessons that I've gotten from that experience so far. So I'll be right back. Stay tuned. Hey you guys, and I'm back, and so I guess we shall continue with the story of my very first date ever, the very first actual serious date, whom I actually met online, or met from online, and came to the Philippines to meet me. So previously on the life of Miss Cece. So last time I said he went to meet all the other girls in Manila, and then he flew to Thailand. He flew to Bangkok to meet some other girls here, and then he drove all the way to Pattaya to meet some other girls there. And I told you last time that I did tell the guy that I was not going to meet him ever again after that, because I was just so I felt disgusted hearing that, you know, he was not happy just meeting all the other girls in Manila. He had to fly to Bangkok and then go to Pattaya. And so truly I felt disgusted at that time, and I said, you know what, I do not wish to ever see you again or meet you again. But you know what, I actually did. So after 1 week in Thailand, he went back to the Philippines and he wanted to see me again, and so we spent 1 more week together. We went around again. We went around the country and spent time together. And I thought at that point he realized that I was the one that he was looking for, the one that he wanted to continue dating and getting to know. But I was wrong, because when he left for, I wouldn't say the country. Who is this? Oh, my brother just texted. Hold on, let me put this on silent mode. So yes, then he left me with no commitment. No, nothing. We didn't talk about him inviting me to his country, nor did he ever mention about coming back to the Philippines. So we resumed talking online, and after about 2 weeks, I thought, this is really not working out for me. This is truly not what I expected things would turn out. And so I gave him 2 more weeks. And finally, after a month, I said, I can't really do this anymore. I wish to terminate whatever it is that you would call it. It's just, I don't want this. This is not what I expected. This is unfair. And so, yeah. And what I want to tell you is that I thought I learned from that experience, but when I finally decided to come to Thailand, and I think that was like my second year of living here in Bangkok, he messaged me again, and we met again here. 2012, I think, as I can remember. Yeah, I first came to Thailand in 2006, and him and I met in 2012, and that was like maybe a year after I started living here that we met again. And at that time, he said he had a girlfriend, or he has a girlfriend at that time. And so I was like, wow, he's actually owning it, owning up to it. And he finally called someone girlfriend, and he showed me the pictures, and that was when I realized I truly wasn't the one he was looking for. So it's not like, what he did to me was right. Ultimately, it was very wrong and unfair and bad, honestly. It was really bad because he was not clear right from the start. If he had been clear right from the start that he wasn't really looking for a relationship, and that he's just maybe experimenting at that time, I wouldn't have set my expectations, and I wouldn't have been that hurt. But so when what finally made me realize that I wasn't really the one he was looking for was when I saw the picture of the girlfriend. The girlfriend's actually not a trans woman. The girlfriend's actually a boy. Not a gay boy, but I would say an effeminate gay man. Not a trans woman. So maybe he's really looking for someone who is in between. I'm not very sure really if the person was in the middle of transition, but if that's the kind of person he's looking for, if the person was just in the middle of transition, that's not going to last, because ultimately that person will reach a level of femininity that's not effeminate anymore, not an effeminate guy anymore, but a trans woman. But I'm not very sure if I'm correct with whatever it is that I'm mentioning right now. I'm not very well aware of the different, gender identities. So forgive me and please excuse me if I am not very accurate with how I call people. But yes, maybe he was actually looking for a trans woman who is a little bit of a tomboy. But the point is, he wasn't looking for someone like me. So now I understand it wouldn't have really clicked. We wouldn't have clicked, and we were not supposed to force it, and he didn't. But I guess the lesson is that if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not meant for you, it's really better not to push it and just let things be. However, another lesson that I would always carry with me is to always be honest and upfront with people and be fair. Give whoever it is that you're going to be dating the the power to decide for themselves, because not being clear with what you're actually looking for or what your plans are ultimately takes away from their liberty to choose for themselves whether or not they're still going to pursue with the entire dating process. So yeah, I mean, I've always been that person who's upfront and very straightforward with what I'm looking for. And right from the very beginning, when I started dating online, I've always told men that I'm truly looking for a relationship. And although I know that it doesn't happen overnight, I have always been very willing to go through the process and get to know the person and gradually, fall in love and continue with the relationship and make it official in time. So, yeah. I don't know if you can really hear me well, and I'm well aware that my lighting is not as good as last time because it's the golden hour. I'm way past the golden hour, actually. It's getting a little bit darker, and I'm well aware that my lighting is changing. I don't know if I look good on camera, but I don't really care that much anyway. Yeah, I can't really speak that loudly because there are other foreigners up here, and they do speak English because I heard them earlier, so they can surely understand me, and I don't want to bug them with what information I'm spilling. Ooh, there you go. I think this lighting is so much better up close, and from up there I look so tanned on camera. Anyway, this is an outfit that I've not worn in a very long while, and I just thought it would be nice to be in red today, off shoulders, because I'm wearing the diamond necklace that my mother gave me, and I paired it with my usual diamond earrings that are also from my mother, and of course the diamond ring that my mother gave me. I don't really invest on jewelries at the moment. I haven't yet. I used to not really gravitate towards jewelries and precious metals and diamonds, but my mother actually taught me to appreciate them. And so these are all from my mother. And my grandmother's the same. She loves diamonds, and so I'm starting to appreciate them. I think it's maturity as well. Don't get me wrong. I still love my costume jewelries, the fancy ones, the big ones that are not precious, but they're just to make the outfit or to complete any outfit. But in rare situations like this, wherein I'm really enjoying my time up here and I'm not really running errands, then I have the luxury to wear my jewelries. And yeah, actually the jade necklace with the gold chain, is that called a chain? It's very thin. Yeah, the gold with the gold necklace. It was actually from my grandmother that she gave to my mother, and my mother gave it to me. And so, yeah. Anyway, as of this moment, I only need 5 more subscribers to finally reach my first 1,000. And so, keep the subscriptions coming. Please do like my please don't forget to like my videos and share it to people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon beside it, so you always get updated with my vlogs. And every time I upload new videos, videos, then you will always get notified. And keep the suggestions coming. Please let me know what you would want our community to be called, because once I reach my first 1,000 subscribers, then I will be eligible for a community wherein I can post announcements for my upcoming videos, and I can post photos, and I can relate well with you and communicate with you, and that way I can feel even closer to you guys, and that will give you the power to speak with me as well and tell me things that you come up with and suggestions and stuff like that. So please do not forget to keep the suggestions coming, and just let me know what you would want our community to be called. Okay, well, thanks so much again for listening and for watching, and I will see you again very soon.